last week, earlier in the week, when the story broke about the super yacht. Tycoon Mike Lynch and his daughter thought to be among the bodies that were found yesterday. The £30 million vessel went down sort of early hours of Monday morning, and it's a shocking story, really, and really continues to be a shocking story, and still now a very mysterious one as well. Alina, very good morning to you.
Good morning, good morning.
It's a very sombre moment, I suppose, in Italy right now, where this rescue mission has seemingly come to an end. I think they've recovered the fifth body or the sixth body now, have they?
They've recovered the fifth body. It's been brought on land. This happened this morning, and so there's just one person missing. Obviously, hope had very much dwindled as hours and the days passed. And now for most of these missing, the worst outcome, we've reached the worst outcome. There is still hope for a miracle in the sense that perhaps there is an air pocket, perhaps there is someone trapped in the vessel, but it's very faint hope. And yes, everyone's been very badly hit by this very bad news, especially the rescue teams that are on site and very much involved psychologically as well.
Yes, I'm sure. I mean, we saw some footage today as well of another water spout hitting another part of Italy. I mean, the weather still seems to have been the main factor in the sinking of the ship, but some of the details that are coming out now are making people wonder if anything else happened. You know, the hatches appear to have all been open, which is unusual, and we were told as well this morning that the mast of the ship, which we thought had broken, appears to be intact.
Yes, absolutely. So the vessel is completely intact, it would seem, from the areas that can be viewed. Investigators are wanting to get into the vessel to see structurally if the bottom of the heel has any damage, to exclude collisions, for example, and also to exclude any structural disintegration that, is attributed to design and so forth. The mast seems to be intact, at least for the first 50 meters. Now, the mast was 72 meters high. It's the highest in the world, made of sheer aluminium, so quite powerful as a mast. But nautical experts tell me that even if the top 20 meters had snapped off, it would not have created these sort of results. Right. Now, there's a lot of theories and speculation, obviously, on what could have happened. The investigation, obviously, their main focus is getting the fifth person out of the water, or securing them, or out of the vessel, or whatever, working out what the destiny of the fifth person was. But they're also carrying out a parallel, obviously, investigation into what actually happened. Their main question is, why weren't the passengers in the designated meeting points as per the emergency procedures in these sort of situations, instead of in their cabins? The boat has very sophisticated instruments on board, and nautical experts tell us, well, they should have been able to identify a depression. A lot of the survivors that were heard said, it came out of the blue, it was completely unexpected. Right. We didn't expect a storm. But the locals say, well, anyone in the port would have seen that no fisherman was going out at sea that day. Yeah. And there's hundreds and hundreds of fishermen's boats. The other question that's being asked is, was there a guard on duty on the bridge, as is customary when there's bad weather expected, especially a vessel this size, and with a 10-person crew? Also the other question that they're looking into at the moment, at least according to the people I've been speaking to, is why was the boat anchored instead of moving to a safer location? There are some reports that it was anchored, but it had actually moved hundreds of meters. And this does seem to coincide with some video footage that was taken of the boat going down from a villa on the coast, which was located some 200 meters from the vessel. So in that instance, The vessel was very close to the coastline. But these are all questions that the investigators have to look at and verify, because at the moment everything is pure speculation.
Yes, of course. Alina, thank you very much indeed for those details. Alina Trabattoni there reporting into us from Italy. You can see live pictures there of the investigators as they sit and look and see what's going on in that particular part of the world. A shocking story.